right, everybody. Welcome back to MAPOP Sports. This is Grandy. Hopefully everybody had a great weekend. If this is your first time here, welcome. Appreciate you guys checking out the channel. If you guys are returning, once again, thank you so much for coming back, guys. So today, been kind of a busy morning, rise and grind. It's one of those, I think if you guys have followed me before, but if not, Mondays are my busiest days in regards to packaging and shipping. So this morning I've been kind of going at it in regards to packaging stuff and shipping orders over the weekend. And we'll talk about the weekend and everything and what I did to help, because last week, if you have been following me, last week was probably one of my slowest weeks in quite some time in regards to sales and everything on the eBay store. So I did a few things this weekend and I think it helped. So we'll definitely talk about that. Number one, this is you guys can probably see from the thumb title and everything. What's the best tip for selling sports cards for a living, selling sports cards full time? I'll get right into it. I'm not going to do a 20-minute spiel before I tell you what I feel is the best tip. So the best tip I've ever gotten was from my wife. She has no idea about sports cards. She could care less about sports cards. But her tip was this: honey, it's okay to take a break. I think everybody will tell you this. To rejuvenate the brain, to give the brain a little bit of a break. I needed a break. She's seen me the past 8, 9, 10, actually probably the last couple years, trying to build this up. And then especially when I started doing this full time, selling sports cards for, full time now, is that I've been grinding super hard day in, day out. Weekends, it didn't matter. Holidays, it didn't matter. Whenever I was home, during our move and everything, my wife's like, once in a while, it's okay to take a break to refresh your brain. This is the thing about sports card. It can drive you nuts. It can drive you up the wall. And this goes for probably any business. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be sports card. Anything that you do, if you're an entrepreneur, if you start your own business, it's okay to take a day or two off, or half a day off, to rejuvenate the motivation. That's the biggest thing, was that she saw me. I was grinding super hard. I mean, I told you guys on the previous videos, I'm doing over 10 hours a day. It's not physically demanding. Don't get me wrong, sports cards, guys, it's not physically demanding. It's not rocket science too on top of that, guys. It's simplified to the maximum. At least that's what I do. But it is draining on the brain. I still want to enjoy this. And that was the thing, was, she goes, make sure you take a break, refresh. And that's what I did yesterday, guys. I didn't record a video. I didn't post a video. I did a couple listings. This is the thing too. I did a couple listings, and that was about it. I didn't really do anything sports cards related at all yesterday. Just hung out with the family, and family time definitely is always a good thing. So I highly recommend that, guys. Best tip ever is that I know we want to sell as much as we can, make as much as we can, or buy all the sports cards, but it can get taxing on any human being. I don't care who you are. I know everybody's like, well, it's day in, day out, it's just sports cards, but it doesn't matter, because if you're doing this for a living full time, your brain is not just on sports cards. It's everything from P&Ls, from inventory, to shipping, packaging, shipping stuff on time, responding to customers, all that stuff. It's a business. So it's not just sports cards. So all that stuff weighs on you. So to take a break is definitely a good thing. And then on top of that, I like I was saying, last week was super, super duper slow. I had to kind of take a break, step back, and see if I can better my processes. Is there other avenues I can do? Is there anything on the eBay store I can improve? Other little tidbits, things like that you can come up with new ideas. So the one thing I definitely did yesterday was I ran a sale. I forgot that I haven't done a sale in quite some time on the eBay store, so I ran a sale. Did it bring more traffic to my store? Well, let's say this: it brought more traffic to my eBay store than it did the past 3-4 days before I did the sale. So whether it worked or not, who knows? But I felt like I got a little bit more traffic yesterday on my day off by just running a sale, because I was just like, let's do this. I haven't done it in a while. So I ran a 1-day sale. I might run another sale on down the week, but it's just possibly brought in more sales, more eyeballs, more people to put in offers. So that was the thing, was even if I didn't get a ton of sales, I definitely got a lot more offers in the past day by doing that sale. So at least there's interest in there. So like I said, taking a day off, I kind of like, you know what, let's do this. You know, it refreshes your brain and gets you thinking differently, because your brain isn't just focused on the monotonous stuff day in, day out of sports card selling. And I felt like, you know, there's other ideas looming in my head right now that I want to try out and see if I can do better at certain things. So like I just said, taking a day off, it helps you come up with possibly new ideas. And you know, the biggest thing was I didn't do anything sports card related, you know, pretty much all day yesterday. It refreshes you and makes it not so boring, guys. You don't want to hate your job. That's the one thing, is that you do not want to hate your job, and you don't want to hate sport. I mean, this is sports card, man. It should be a fun hobby. Even if it's a business like I made it to be, should still be fun and entertaining and still be of interest to you. So taking that day off definitely helped. Not even recording, you know, not worrying about what am I going to talk about or anything like that, and not editing video, not you know, sourcing all that stuff. It was actually a breather. It's a good breather, guys. That's one thing, is the best tip I can give anybody, is that and I think it'll give you more energy. I feel like today, as I woke up this morning, obviously I got 2 kids that are sick, which sucks, but it is what it is. But it gave me give me more energy to grind hard this week. So I think this week I'm going to really focus on listing, focus more on sourcing, finding new avenues, and grading stuff. So I'm definitely, you know, appreciative of having that day off. And it's kind of funny that somebody who's not even in the industry, or somebody who's not even in anything, gave me that best ideas to take a day off and just kind of clear your mind. I think that's the one thing, is clear your mind so you can refill it with new ideas, refill it with new renowned energy for the industry. So there you guys go, man. That's the best tip I'll give anybody, is don't, you know, sports cards, as much as you love it, sometimes it's okay to take a break. It's okay to not even look at a sports card, and keep in mind that at the end of the day, it's just paper with pictures of men and women on it. That's it. At the end of the day, that's all this is, you know. And you're just there to, in my case, I'm just there to help. Hopefully I can give somebody, you know, some joy if I give them a nice PC or certain cards, and that's what I get enjoyment out of that. So there you guys go on that end. Stay tuned later this week. I know this is going to be a short video, but stay tuned this week. I think I'm going to do another video on how I prepare cards to get graded, what goes on in my brain when doing the selection of what cards to grade, and how I package it and all that stuff. It's probably different from a lot of other people. Everybody does it differently. There is no right, there is no wrong way to do it, I feel like, but whatever works for you is going to be the best. So stay tuned. I'll do a video on that. And then hopefully today, man, holy crap, man, USPS, man, you guys are killing me. FedEx killing me. I should finally be getting into submission from PSA, SGC. So hopefully I can do a nice reveal of that. So, and then I'll obviously be listing those on the eBay store. So stay tuned for that this week. Also, I have some new inventory coming, so make sure you guys check out the eBay store. I have new inventory coming this week, so I'll be listing those all week long. The eBay store, I put the link in the description. Every little bit helps. Appreciate that. And then other than that, man, I'll be doing another Q&A at the end of the week, and then hopefully I might be able to get some new wax this week. I'm looking to rip a little bit. I haven't ripped in a couple days, or actually a week or two, so kind of missed that. I do love ripping. And then there's some people who've been asking me about what are my thoughts on breaks, what are my thoughts on wax, all that stuff. I might do a video on that. It might be a long video. I have my thoughts on it, and once again, it's my thoughts, nobody else's. Everybody has their right to their own opinion, but yeah, people were kind of asking me just kind of my thoughts on that. I don't know, you'd be surprised what my thoughts are probably on that. So but other than that, man, I appreciate you guys checking out the video. If you guys like this stuff, feel free to subscribe, and at the end of the day, if you haven't subscribed, it's all good, man. I appreciate you guys watching this video this long. So before I go though, one last tip. Again, take a break, guys. It's okay. Sports cards is fun. It should be fun. Even if you do this as a business, make sure you guys take a break, rejuvenate, get that brain rested off of sports cards, all that bullshit. And once in a while, make some time for yourself and your family. And trust me, man, I think you'll be better off in this industry. And at least I am. I feel that way. So I'm just letting you guys know that's what I did yesterday. And now I'm going to plan on doing that every so often. Got to take those breaks. So other than that, man, everybody have a good rest of the week. Till next time.